Welcome back, everybody. This Week in America on the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network. Great to have you on the program today. The website, of course, thisweekinamerica.us. Back with us is Trenee Zweigle. She's been a registered nurse for over 20 years, caring for sick and injured children. She's the creator of Happy Smiles for Kids, Chemo Buddy Dolls, and a number of books, and we're going to be talking about one today, Teen Prayer Book 1. Trenee, welcome back to This Week in America. Great to have you with us on the program.
Thanks, Rick. It's really nice to be here with you today.
Well, there are always so many interesting things to talk about, and you can get information at the website Great Books for You. 4 is the number, U is the letter. And you can go to our website, thisweekinamerica.us, and get information as well. Who was this book designed for? I mean, I'm reading it and learning a lot of things in here, and I'm thinking, okay, who specifically? Is this geared for teenagers, would you say, or parents of teenagers? Or both?
This particular book is geared for teenagers. We are currently working on a book for parents and those who are raising teens, but everyone has or knows of a teen, and everyone wants to know, why are teens so angry these days?
Well, and it's interesting, and you sort of wonder, what are they searching for? And some would say, it's really a good time out there because you got all the social media out there, you've got all these opportunities. Why do you find in talking with teenagers, why is there so much anger out there?
That's just the point, Rick. Teens don't know what they're searching for, and they become angry because they're so confused and frustrated with everything. Now, you think to yourself, what would a teenager have to be so stressed over? But if you speak to any of them, every single one of them says the same thing. Everything is so fast paced and accelerated these days. Who can keep up? Years ago, there was a saying, families that pray together stay together, but that doesn't seem to be the norm anymore. Families used to play table games, go to church, play outdoor games, and go hiking or camping and spend a lot of time together, and that just isn't the case anymore.
It's interesting, and you talk about it. The book, by the way, is Teen Prayer Book 1, Trenee Zweigle, our guest on the program. The website is greatbooks4u.com. 4 is the number, U is the letter. Really a good book. It's an interesting read, but you talk there about communication now, and you've got family members in the same house, in some cases in the same room, texting each other. Not talking, looking eye to eye, but actually texting each other.
Right. Nowadays, everyone is in such a panic to get to work or to school, and they rush through the day and the evening. They don't even see each other. We have family members, as you said, texting each other in the same house, and kids eat in their rooms, and they never come out. Therefore, they have no social or communication skills, which causes them to feel even worse about themselves.
You so often, yeah, I was going to say, so you see so often children that have problems that think they're the only ones that have these problems. And in the beginning of the book, you actually talk about some very famous people who had rough beginnings. And it's sort of an inspiration for all of us. It's like, wow, these people will be able to turn their lives around. We certainly should be able to as well.
That's right, Rick. We have put some very prominent, well-known people that the kids wouldn't really think about starting out with a negative childhood or start in life, but they have really become well-known and heroes, actually. But a lot of the kids are watching such bad video games, or worse than ever before, with increased blood and gore and sex, nudity, major violence. In fact, parents have to go into the store and sign that it's okay for the kids to have those games, and most of the parents don't really have any idea what's in them. Of course, to most of teens, worse is better. That includes gorier games to play, the most outrageous dress codes and hair codes possible, along with everything else that teens have or do.
Trenee Zweigle, our guest of the program, Teen Prayer Book 1 is her book. It's available at the website, actually Amazon as well, but her website is greatbooks4u.com. 4 is the number, U is the letter. In talking about the book, and it's something you deal with, I mentioned that you deal with sick children as a nurse. Teen suicide rate is alarming.
Yes, Rick, many people are not aware of this, but everyone has thought of suicide for a minute in their life, and they wonder what it would be like to die. But these days, teens are really dwelling on it constantly. It's in the movies, the magazines, video games, it's everywhere. Teen suicide rate is up 45%, and that's the highest rate we've ever had. Teens are desperate to be appreciated, loved, praised for accomplishments, and they want to fit in with others. That's why so many of them are out having random sex, and they don't realize the consequences of that. And they have to be over the top with everything, such as dyeing their hair, the goriest nose rings or tattoos. Everything is to the extreme.
Well, one of the words you talk about is togetherness. And you say basically, we need to get back to the basics, and that starts with togetherness. And I guess that's where we began the conversation, talking about even if you're in a room with somebody, don't text them, look them in the eye, and have a conversation.
Exactly. Everyone's wondering what are the answers. With teens it's not just one answer. What we really need is to get back to basics with togetherness, Christianity, and huge doses of love. Everyone says, but it's so hard to love a terrible teen. Well, I have a special message to parents and grandparents and everyone who is raising a teen. No matter how bad and dark things seem, just remember that it will get better. It's going to work out one way or another. The magic trick is to love the teen, but not what they say or do. You need to praise whatever accomplishments they do manage and notice every little positive thing about them. For that reason, I have written this book specifically for teens, teen prayer book, with lots of encouragement and praise for them. And we're currently working on another book for parents and those who are raising teens. I've also written a book for young adults of all ages, 1 to 99, that is called Cry Out to Jesus. And this is an excellent book for 18 and over, with beginning prayers and lots of encouragement and Bible promises. We've also written a book of encouragement for women, and it's called Never Give Up. And we'll be discussing this one specifically on an upcoming segment soon. These are available at Amazon.com and also at Great Books for You.
I'm looking forward to doing that. Trenee Zweigle is our guest on the program. You can also get information on Happy Smiles for Kids and Chemo Buddy Dolls. We talked about those projects that Trenee has on the last program she was with us. The website is greatbooksforyou.com. 4 is the number, U is the letter. Of course, information at our website, thisweekinamerica.us. The book specifically we're talking about today, Teen Prayer Book 1. Trenee, thank you so much for joining us. Look forward to having you back on the program. Thank you.
Thanks, Rick. It was really nice being with you. And remember, the key is to love the heart of every teen, not their actions. Praise them for everything small thing they do, and they will notice and try harder. Great to be with you, and I'll see you again.
That's great. And by the way, if you didn't get all the information on where the books are available, just go to our website, thisweekinamerica.us, and you can log directly onto Trenee and get all the information. You're listening to This Week in America on the Blue Funk Broadcasting Radio Network.